Listen, today we have revised the portion, okay? Lesson 1, matter. Listen, in the last year we have written the exams in different way, okay? In this year we are going to write in different way, okay? So you have to prepare different way. For example, we will not ask fill in the blanks, then choose the correct answer, match the following. All the questions will be there, but it is in different way, okay? So you should prepare the book, everyone, okay? You should refer the portions fully, okay children? Now we can revise the portion matter, okay? Do you remember what is matter? Matter has mass and occupies space. That means anything that has mass and occupies space. For example, chalk piece. Okay, it has mass and it has occupies space. Okay, see this board. Board occupying some space and it has mass. So it is the matter. And also our body is a matter. Table is a matter. Duster is a matter. Chalk is a matter. So matter has all around us. Okay, matter has all around us. What is the true property of matter? Matter has weight and matter occupies space. Okay, matter means anything that has mass and occupies space is called matter. Mobile phone is a matter. Then see, this is triangle shape. Okay, this is the matter. It has mass and occupies some space. And book is a matter. Bag is a matter. Our house is a matter. Our house occupies some space and it has mass. Yes? Okay. Next one is composition of matter. Listen, matter is made up of small particles. Do you know what are the small particles? Matter is made up of small, very, very small particles. It is the range of diameter of an atom range is, you will study in the next year, okay? What is the diameter of range of an atom? 1 into 10 power minus 5 meter to 5 into 10 power minus 5 meter. This is the diameter range. Okay. So this matter is a small particle like atoms and molecules. Atoms and molecules. See, these are the very small, this is the range of an atom. Okay. These are the very small atoms joined together. It make a molecules. And these are the molecules joined together make up of matter. Okay. For example, our body is made up of cells. But we cannot see using our naked eye. Okay. Then a drop of water. Many drops of water joined together, we will get more water. Okay. Like that, small particles or like atoms and molecules joined together make a matter. Okay. And it has some characters. Okay. Listen. Matter is made up of small particles. See, it has some characters. Okay. Characteristics of small particles. Listen here. First one is all particles are very small. All particles are very small. What are they? Like atoms and molecules. Okay, these are the particles made up of from the atoms and molecules. These are the very small particles. Next one is they always in motion. Okay, these are the particles always in motion. It will be move. Always the particles are moving to each other. Okay, they are moving. Then they exert there is space between them. Okay, they have space between them. Listen here. In the liquid, they have little space. Okay, because the force of attraction, the force of attraction between the particles are very high. So the space will be very less. Okay. Next, in liquids, the force of attraction is less. So the space between the particles are less. In liquids, the force of attraction is very less. Okay, so the space between the particles are very high. Okay, when we compare the three states of matter, solids, liquids and gases, the force of attraction is more in liquids, the force of attraction is less in liquid, the force of attraction is very less. Okay, very less in gas. Okay, these are the characters of small particles. First one is all particles are very small, they always in motion. Particles are always in motion. They exert force on each other. They have space between the small particles. These are the characters of small particles. Listen children, these are the two experiments. This is very easy. Two small experiments. Okay, I will give some ideas to do this activity. You have to try from your home. Okay, listen. First one is how to show particles of matter are always in motion. That means the particles of matter always moving. Okay, moving the particles of matter. Second one is to show that particles of matter have spaces between them. Okay, how to identify the spaces between the particles. Okay, first one is how to show particles of matter are always in motion. Listen here. First we have to take water in a bowl. Okay, water. Now we have to add 5 drops of ink. Okay, we have to add 5 drops of ink. When we see the water, after few minutes, we are adding the drop of ink here. After few minutes, when we see this water, what we have to identify? The water will be changed the color. When we add the ink in blue, the water will be changed in blue. Okay, the water will be changed in blue color. When we add the ink in red color, the water will be changed into red color water. Okay, because it has motion. Okay, the particles are always in motion. They are moving one by one, moving each other. Okay, so that when we add the ink, the water will be changed the color. Okay, this is the first activity. Second one is particles of matter have spaces between them. Now we have to take water. For example, listen, this is the 7 milliliter water. Okay, quantity of water is 7 milliliter. Now we have to add 3 spoonful of salt or sugar. Okay, salt or sugar. We have to add the salt or sugar in this water. Then we have to mix it. Okay, now the salt or sugar will be dissolving. Okay, dissolving in the water. So the water level will not be changed. Always the salt and sugar will be dissolving in the water, but the level of water will be not changed. After mixing the sugar or salt, the level of water is 7 milliliter. Okay, it will be not change the level of water. From here we have to know Particles of matter have spaces between them. Okay, these are the two small activities you can try from your home. Okay, matter can be found in different forms. Okay, in our everyday life we have to use the matter in different forms, but now we are going to study three forms. Okay, solids, liquids and gases. Okay, solids, liquids and gases. These are the three forms of matter. Okay, solids, it has fixed shape and fixed volume. Okay, it will be not melted and not crushed or not cut. Okay, it will be not change the shape. When we give the pressure tightly or give the force, we can the solids can negligible. Okay, but it has definite shape and definite volume. For example, duster, water bottle, table, chair, then rubber ball, board. Okay, these are the solids. It cannot flow. Okay, it will be stay in one place. When we keep the solid in place, it will be stay. Okay, next one is liquids. Liquid has no definite shape, but it has definite volume. Okay, it has no definite shape, but it has definite volume. Listen, for example, it can flow. Liquids can flow. Water, ink, paint, oil, honey. Okay, these are the some examples of liquids. Okay, next one is gases. Gases can spread everywhere. Okay, it has no definite shape and no definite volume. For example, carbon, oxygen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, then air-filled balloon, air-filled in cylinder, air-filled in cycle tire. Okay, these are the some examples of gases. Okay, what are the three states of matter? Solids, liquids and gases. It has different properties. Okay, now we can study about different properties of matter, states of matter. Listen, what are the three states of matter? Solid, liquid and gas. And also we have fourth state of matter, that is plasma. Okay, about the plasma we can study in the higher class. Okay, this type of plasma will be considered at the higher temperature. It is made up like a star. Okay, what is the fourth state of matter? Plasma. Okay, it is considered at the higher temperature like star. Okay, listen, now we can study about differences between the three states of matter. Differences between the three states of matter. First one is properties. Okay, properties: solid, liquid and gas. These are the properties of solid, properties of liquids and properties of gas. Listen, first property is the shape. Okay, when we take the solid, what are the some examples of solids? Duster, chair, table, water bottle, rubber ball, chalk, board. Okay, these are the some examples of solids. It has definite shape. Do the chalk have shape? Yes. Do the board have shape? Yes. So, it has definite shape. Water bottle also have shape. Okay. So, it has definite shape. Then, in liquid, listen, it has no definite shape. Listen, this is the water. Water is in the bottle. Okay. Listen, when we keep the solid in one place to another place, it cannot be changed the shape. Okay, the shape will be same. It will be not changed. But this is the water. In this water, when we pour the any bowl or any mug or something, it will be change the shape of the container. So the shape will be take the shape of the container. Okay, liquid takes the shape of the container. Next one is gas. No definite shape, because the gas will be spread out everywhere. It will be moves in all direction. Okay, always it will be move in all direction. So it has no definite shape. Do you understand first point? Shape, definite shape in solids. Liquids take the shape of the container. Gas, it has no definite shape. Okay, next one is volume. Okay, when we keep the chalk here, it will be take some volume. Okay, when we keep here, it will be take the same volume. When we keep down, chalk will take the same volume. Okay, this board also, when we keep in the wall, it will be take some volume. When we keep on the floor, it will be take the same volume. It will be not change. Okay, in solids. So definite volume in solids. Then definite volume in liquids. Listen, when we pour the water or any liquid from one bowl to another bowl, it will be take the shape of the container, but the volume will be same. Here 1 liter of water will be there in one bottle. The same water will be changed into another bowl. There also have 1 liter of water. Okay, so volume will be not change. Volume will be not change. So that is definite volume. Next one is no definite volume in gas. Listen, when we keep the gas in gas cylinder or from the balloon, we will be changing cycle tire anywhere. When we change the gas from one place to another place, it will be no definite shape, because it will be spread out. Okay, gas we cannot see the spreading the air, but we can feel the air. It will be spread everywhere. It will be flow, but it will be spread everywhere. So it cannot be no definite shape. Okay, no definite shape. So in solids has definite shape, in liquid have definite shape, gas have no definite shape. Next one is interparticle force of attraction. Interparticle force of attraction. Listen, these are the particles in solids, particles in liquids and particles in gases. Okay, interparticle force of attraction means in solids have definite shape and definite volume. It will be not flow. It will be when we keep in one place, it will be keep there. Okay, it will be not change there. It will be not flow. So they have interparticle force of attraction is more. Okay, interparticle force of attraction is more when we compare the solids, when we compare the liquids and gases. Okay, more interparticle force of attraction in solids when we compare the liquids and gases. Next one is in liquid less than solid. Okay, because the liquid can flow. When the liquid can flow, the particles move from here to there. So here less than solid. The interparticle force of attraction will be less than solid. Then in gas, interparticle force of attraction less than solid and liquid. It will be least. Okay, here more, less, least. When we compare solid and liquid, it will be least in gases. Next one is interparticle space. Interparticle space in solids, it will be closely packed. See here, in between the particles, these are small particles. Is it? The particles will be very close. Okay, so it will be have definite shape and definite volume. So it will be closed packed. Next one is loosely packed because the particles have space in between them. So it is loosely packed. Next one is in gas, very loosely packed because the particles are moving in all direction. It will be no definite shape and no definite volume. So it has very loosely in the particle space. Next one is fluidity, that means flow. In liquids cannot flow easily. Okay, it will be the particles are very closely packed, so it cannot flow easily. In liquids can flow easily. When we pour water from one place to another place or from one vessel to another vessel, it can flow easily. And in gas can flow very easily because particles are moving in all directions. So it can flow very easily. Okay, what are the properties are there? Shape, volume, in the particle force of attraction, in the particle space and flow. Okay. Listen, these are the revision portions today. So you should learn well. Okay. You should thorough in your book. Refer all the pages and you should be ready for the term 1 exam. Okay children? Thank you.